Well, how y'all doing, baby? It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday. The sun is shining, burning hot like everywhere else. I hope the sun is giving you a little relief, baby. Get in the shade somewhere. It's hot all over the place. Anyway, what's going on? Well, baby, I'm in Texas. What's going on in Texas today? That's going to hurt all of us, baby. Well, the Republicans down here in Texas and the state legislature came out with their redistricting map today. Oh boy, howdy shit. Are you shitting me? Mind you, this is mid-cycle. We're not supposed to do any redistricting for another 5 years. But Donnie boy got hold of my governor, Greg Abbott, that little slime bucket. And it came up with this deal, man. They're going to redistrict Texas so they can pick up 5 more seats. That's going to cut Democrat. They're looking at this map, and they're trying to cut out Democratic areas and reduce the Democrats by 3 seats and increase the Republicans by 5. Baby, you know what that does? You know what that does in 2026? It guarantees that the Republicans will maintain hold on the House of Representatives because they'll have the numbers, baby. And this is getting downright just disgustingly cheating outright out in the open. Doesn't matter who sees it or whatever. Greg Abbott down here is just as crooked as Donnie is, and he'll do anything to make sure that they win. And that leaves us in a difficult position as Democrats down here in Texas. What do? Do you walk in that chamber and vote? You're going to lose, buddy, and they're going to redistrict the map, and there you go, 2026, boom, the Republicans have the House. Yeah, that's their plan. And the only way Texas can get out of this, if the Democrats here in Texas decide to leave the state, to break the quorum, to not be here for that vote, and the vote won't be able to advance. And that's the only way to stop it. And I'm all for that shit, baby. Pack your bags and get out of town. It's a sad way to do business, but it's the only way to stop this madness. And if we're going to go down this road, well, boy, howdy shit. Let's play the game they're playing. Let's take big states like California and New York. Let's redistrict the shit out of them. Because I'm sure that we could probably come up with a few more than 5 seats. That's the game they want to play. It's the game of politicians picking voters and not voters picking politicians. That's not the game anymore. The game nowadays is cheat your ass off if you want to stay in power. And we have a president who loves that game. And he's trying to destroy this nation one section at a time. You can see that in every department head. He is telling me Kash Patel's FBI chief material, or Pam Bondi, or who's that one, the Tulsi Gabbard, or any of them qualified to do the work that they're appointed to. No, they're not. They're in there for one reason: to do whatever the Lord and Master Donald Trump deems them to do, and they'll do it. And now what we got a federal appeals court in Emil Bovee. Really, that guy, the one that had several whistleblower complaints on him, who had fucking record of shit to point to and say no, he's not qualified. But no, the Republicans confirmed him for a lifetime seat on the appellate court. It's not hard to see what game Republicans are playing. And they're willing to trash this country and throw democracy down in the tubes for the love of one man. The Republican Party has lost its way completely. I don't know what to tell you about that, except good luck with it. A bunch of maggots came out of their woodwork and took over the party. A bunch of crooks are convincing idiots that they're doing the right thing. And they're going to suffer for it just like everybody else does. So we need to get our shit together. So does California, New York, and other blue states need to redistrict? Hell yes. We can scoop up a whole more seats. Let's play their game, because that's the only game that's available right now. And we can't afford to lose this shit. So, touche turtle, let's go, baby. And hope that sometime in the future that we can, in my personal view, I think the federal law ought to be, a congressional district ought to be, I don't know, square with no squiggly lines everywhere. It should be drawn in a fair manner. But until we do that, we're stuck with the game they're playing. So, baby, let's play the game. Anyway, it is Wednesday. The sun is shining. I hope you get to enjoy it. And put a smile on your face, shit. Give that shit away. We'll see you later.